I'm on a mission to change my view about Fresno, because it's mostly negative and I wanted to do something about it. So I spent a week driving all over Fresno County in the dead heat of summer to meet with interesting people, step out of my comfort zone, learn something new, and highlight amazing local products only found here in the Central Valley. Because who knows, maybe I'll have to live out here someday. My journey began in Reedley, a small town about 40 minutes southeast of Fresno, where my wife grew up. I remember the first time driving through the fruit orchards thinking, wait, people actually live out here? Recently I found out that my ancestors lived out here for a time as migrant farm workers, so joke's on me. Reedley's claim to fame is its stone fruit, especially the peaches. Georgia might be called the peach state, but California actually produces the most peaches in the US, with much of it grown right here in Fresno County. So suck it, Georgia. Whenever we come visit my mother-in-law in Reedley, she usually has this box full of peaches and nectarines sitting on the counter, and they are some of the juiciest and sweetest peaches I've ever eaten in my life. She gets them from this fruit stand in Kingsburg, just a 15-minute drive along the country road from her house, and I wanted to know more about it. My sister-in-law connected me with Bruce Friesen, who started this farm with his wife Paula all the way back in 1979, and at around 250 acres, this is actually one of the smallest family-run peach farms in the area. How many peaches do you eat a day?
Great question. The typical farmer, he takes like a bite out of a peach and he throws the rest of the peach on the ground. I'm sorry to say that. That's kind of how you tell whether they're ripe or not and whether you want to pick them or not. Everything here is hand-picked. We'll pick it into a tote and you have to make decisions of which ones you do want to pick and which ones you don't want to pick for ripeness and sweetness. And then they put it into a volume-filled bin. From here, after it's picked, it goes into a packing house. And there it's sorted and graded and packed.
It's during this sorting process that the best fruit, or the number ones, get packed and put into cold storage.
The reason why we will cool the fruit is because it stops the ripening process to a certain extent, and then that enables you to be able to ship it across the country.
Meanwhile, the number twos, also known as the coals, peaches with blemishes or splits in their pits, get put into these white crates for the fruit stand.
We're kind of selective on what goes through the fruit stand, but most of the time we think it's probably some of the best fruit that we have. It's kind of like what I look for when I walk through the tree and, oh, I think I'll eat that one. You're looking for something a little bit on the softer side and a little juicier and sweeter, yeah.
While you can find their fruit at major retailers like Costco, there's nothing like being able to get them fresh from the farm. Wow. There are few things that excite me more in life than seeing al pastor on a spit. Besides eating peaches, one of my favorite reasons to visit Reedley is for the Mexican food. Even on the side of the road. Which was a first for me. What is it?
Oh, it's hot.
It's good flavor.
Dude, you keep going closer.
I'm so glad I didn't get sick. Reedley doesn't have the best coffee options. And a few months ago, I randomly found out about Maiden Voyage and was like, what's a specialty coffee shop like this doing in Selma? Turns out it's run by Rob and Irene, a husband and wife duo who grew up here and were celebrating their 1-year open.
Maiden Voyage is an extension of our love for coffee and people. We wanted to create a space for the town of Selma and downtown where people can come together, have some good food, have some good coffee.
Rob roasts the coffee, which is very good, while Irene does all their breads and baked goods in-house.
We didn't start off that way, but I knew that I wanted to be able to pump our own bread and pastries out of the shop, so we're happy that we're able to do that now.
Then she tells me they're using a 200-year-old starter from San Francisco for their sourdough bread. So while I don't usually order an avocado toast because I'm not a 20-year-old college girl, they hooked it up so that I could try one. That bread is so good. If there's a list of must-visit places for foodies visiting Fresno, Ampersand is definitely on that list.
When we first set out to open Ampersand, we wanted other people outside of the city to see Fresno in the light that we saw it. Can we make a really cool ice cream shop that makes you feel like you're in the Bay Area or LA, but have the Fresno touch and feel to it?
We're big fans of Ampersand, so I was excited to meet with Jeff, but even more excited to check out their ice cream making process and taste a lot of free ice cream. It was definitely a 4-lactate kind of day.
First and foremost, what inspires our flavors is what's seasonally available. Especially in our early time, we made a lot of great connections with farmers. They would roll through and they'd be like, hey, I just got off the farm. I have a bunch of ugly peaches. Can you guys use them? And we're like, yes, we can. And we'll make a flavor from that.
They have special flavors each month. And this month, they had a really good peach flavor.
Honey bourbon peach is a flavor that we've kind of done off and on almost since the very beginning. That came from us wanting to use a good friend of ours at Blossom Bluff Orchards, their peaches.
It would have been so perfect if they used Friesen Family Farms, but still, this peach flavor was insanely good. And when my wife came for the eating ice cream part, she loved it too. One thing I noticed during their ice cream prep was that they were now using producers for their milk.
We kind of interviewed them, making sure that they were still something that fit our mentality of using like hyper local. And when they shared where their farm and where their milk comes from, it was like, okay, this is a perfect fit.
This was actually perfect because I got to visit a local dairy farm that supplies milk to producers. John DeGroot and Son Dairy is a 5,000 cow dairy farm run by Charlie DeGroot, who also happens to be my wife's cousin's girlfriend's dad.
Milking a cow.
Who took me on my very first dairy tour. So I'll be honest, when I came out here, I thought it was gonna smell horrible. Like, it doesn't smell bad at all. They say happy cows come from California. Would you say your cows are happy?
Absolutely, yeah. Our cows have it made. Our family's been doing this a long time. We know that it's about taking care of the cows. So yeah, we do have happy cows, no doubt. We produce the highest quality food. We farm about 2,000 acres. We grow a lot of our own feed. We formulate a diet that makes them feel good and produce a lot of milk. We bring the food to them. There's vitamins, there's minerals, there's everything the cow needs to consume this and make a healthy glass of milk for you. Yep, smells good. We have activity monitors on them also. It's like a Fitbit for a cow, so we can know if there's an issue that we need to go address, so we can address that really quick with her. In the barn, it's cool, it's comfortable. We got fans going to not only cool the people, but the cows also. We're milking 2,800 cows twice a day. The cows come to the barn wanting to be milked. They're kind of busting at the seams. Right here, you got 40, so there's 20 on this side, 20 on this side. So they're here now, they'll be back in 12 hours to do it all over again.
How much milk do you guys produce?
Currently, we're producing about 28,000 gallons of milk every 24 hours. It's only here for a few hours in our storage tanks, and then a milk truck comes about 4 to 5 times a day and takes it off to the milk processing plant.
So that's our dairy tour for today. I didn't get paid to be out here, but what I did get is something even better. My very own John DeGroot and Son hat. Let's go. Well, that's about it for now. While there's still plenty to explore in the area, I'm glad I got to connect with new people and help tell their stories. It definitely left me with a more positive outlook on the valley. Next time, I am eating more food. If you like this content, please subscribe and let me know your fondest memories about the valley in the comments below. Until next time, later.